I thought you were working upstairs.
Well, I took a break. You want to be my partner for the scavenger hunt?
Yeah, sure. That sounds fun.
All right, everyone. We're ready to start the scavenger hunt.
Okay, grab a partner.
Let's go.
That's right, these items which are clearly marked on this parchment paper. Cute, huh? You'll each get one. Yes.
Well, then how are we going to know where to look?
The parchment, you find the clues. The clues are
okay.
in here. That's how you do it. Clues, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It could be anywhere on the island, even in this building. Passageways, even in the attic.
And listen up, Amanda Barrington has generously donated a treasure chest filled with silver dollars for the winner with the most items.
Not only that, Amanda Barrington has generously donated to General Hospital. Please all be reminded, this is a fundraiser.
That's right, it is a fundraiser.
Yay!
And everyone gets a parchment paper with clues on it. And a pumpkin lantern to light the way, because it's going to get awfully dark and awfully scary.
Well, I don't want you wandering around the island on your own in the dark, okay, without one of us.
It's going to be
I know.
Look, why don't we all go together?
We'll all go together.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason why we should
We'll
all go together.
Okay, you be quiet. It's happening.
Can't really see very well in the dark. Just follow me.
You never normally have trouble seeing in the dark.
Right, I never have trouble finding you in the dark.
Hey, where's Robin?
Well, she was here somewhere.
Robin! Robin, where are you?
Oh, my God. Mom, there's a skeleton that jumped out right in front of us.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going back to the house now. That's the end of it.
But, Mom, we only have
I
two
don't
more
care.
items to find, and
No,
then
I
we
don't
win.
care. We're going back to the house.
But what's the matter,
Because
Mom?
this game is stupid. It's stupid. It's a stupid game for children.
Go on, find the other two items.
Robert, I don't want to go on.
Just don't get too far ahead, all right?
Thanks, Dad. Come on, let's go.
Well, stay close.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye. Rowdy, you watch after her, all right? Why don't you let them go like that?
Anna, we're here. Other people are here.
You don't know who's out there.
Well, Victor isn't.
Oh, and your department's done a fine job of finding him, haven't they?
We will find him. We're going to find Victor. All I can say is try not to worry.
It's just these days I can't seem to stop thinking about Duke and what happened.
Mom!
What?
We find the output. I bet. We only have one more item, and then we win, Mom.
We're gonna win.
Come on then. Where do we go?
We go
next?
Let's see.
Go on.
The house, maybe? I don't know. Come on. Where do you want to go next? I don't know. We have to find it. Ew, what is that? It's a dead body. Yeah, it sure does look real, doesn't it?
Come on, it's only part of the party stuff. Are you chicken?
Of course not.
Well, go on then. Hey, I dare you to look in its pockets. Maybe something on the list is in there.
Hey, Robin.
Okay. Mom, look what we found. It says dead
What's up?
body.
Hey, don't touch that. No, I saw some of your prizes over there in that bush.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, don't let him see this. Get Sam. Tell nobody else about this, all right?
All right.
You all right?
Yeah.
I want the body removed without anybody at the party knowing what's happening.
You got it.
Off you go. Don't.
Really dead.
He's really dead, Anna. Victor's never going to bother you again.
It must have happened 6 months ago.
That's all going to be okay. Come on.
Okay, if it happened 6 months ago, then Duke wouldn't be dead.
I know.
Have to see if
No!
Why don't you check it again, please? Please.
No. You satisfied?
My darling Anna, if you only knew how much I miss you and Robin, and how much I long to hold you in my arms again.
How did he turn up here drowned?
Good question. I don't see any evidence of a wound, but I guess the autopsy people will turn that one up. You know, what I don't understand is... Sam, is that...
Robert,
hi,
Lucy, I heard voices
Lucy,
and I...
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Lucy, we're not going to tell anyone that, though, are we? All right? Okay?
What did you find? I mean, do you think he drowned? Is that what happened? He drowned?
We won't know until after the autopsy, okay?
Right, an autopsy, right.
Yeah, well,
right.
Let's face it, Victor didn't have a lot of friends. This might have been a professional hit, but we won't know until later on.
Right.
Okay? Lucy.
Right. You shouldn't be here. Get back to the house.
You're right, I shouldn't be here. I really shouldn't.
And Lucy, remember, Mum's the word. Okay?
Right. I swear.
Take your purse and everything.
Thank you.
Okay, now you just get back to the house and
Right.
relax. Okay, don't tell anybody.
You're losing one of your wings. Be careful.
Yeah. I always thought that Lucy was much tougher than that.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. The first dip's always the hardest. Well, he's dead. Let's leave it at that, huh?
Keep hoping that maybe he died more painfully than Duke did.
Well, it's going to make you feel better.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, good evening, Dr. Quartermain.
Oh,
Oh, Commissioner's really calling in the big guns.
beg your pardon?
Well, you're here. According to Chief Lewis, Scorpio's already been on the phone with the medical examiner, asking for his top pathologist.
Sounds like he suspects foul play.
Anybody examine the body yet?
No, we brought him straight here.
Okay, well, I'll take over now. Go on home, guys. It's getting late.
Good night.
You certainly haven't improved with age, Victor. I hate to do this to you, but I got to get that pendant.
Alan, what are you doing here?
Oh, Robert, one of your officers came around the house, told us what happened, so I thought I'd come down and have a look and get the autopsy started.
Oh, I'd rather you didn't.
Why?
Anna's a little emotional about this at the moment.
Well, I could call down and get her some medication.
Good.
What about the autopsy?
Forget it. Vic's decided to stick around for a bit.
You got my coat on? Yeah, I know. Is Robin all right?
Yes, she's been home, and Olin put her to bed. So
Right.
She has no idea what she saw, does she?
No. Good. And as far as I know, nobody else at the party heard anything about Victor's body being cut.
Good. There's a few things about this death I want cleared up before it goes public.
Do you think he was murdered?
Well, people like Victor Jerome don't just walk off the end of piers and drown.
He should. You think it was a mob hit, maybe?
Perhaps somebody helped him break out of prison. Maybe that person was paid by another family to bump him off. It happens.
I don't care how he died. I'm just very glad that he did.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, here you are, Anna. Here, I'd like you to take this. It'll make you feel better.
Oh, I don't want a sedative, honestly, no.
Well, I hate to see you so upset. It'll calm you down.
No, I'm all right. I'm fine, really.
I just know it's been a difficult night, so listen, if there's anything at all I can do for you.
Well, how's it going with the autopsy? What's happening?
Well, the pathologist hasn't arrived yet,
Yeah.
but, listen, I know you're anxious. If you want me to get started on the autopsy, there's...
Well, why not?
I guess we could.
Yes, I'd like
Great,
to.
no problem. I'll take care of it. I'll just go in there, I'll get...
All right. Hey, listen, I'm sorry it took me so long to get here.
All right, listen, we
So
found
what's wrong?
Victor Jerome's body floating off Spoon Island. I want to know exactly how White got there.
Sure, you think it was murder?
Well, that's what you're going to tell me.
Walt, I'd be happy to assist you.
Oh, no, thanks, Alan, I appreciate it. But, well, besides, it's a police case, and I'm the only one that's authorized by the medical examiner. Nobody knows better than you how picky they can be.
Yes, of course.
Listen, I've got to know the exact cause of death here. We don't just assume that he drowned.
Oh, no, don't worry. I don't assume anything, ever.
Yeah.
Look, Alan, why don't you go home? It's kind of getting late.
I think I'll wait around for the autopsy report.
Well, Walt's always been pretty thorough for us in the past.
Well, he could miss something, and this may be it.
Suit yourself.
Maybe I'll go home.
No, I want to find out what happens.
Do you remember Tanganeva's prediction when Victor escaped? He said that we'd all have a happy ending. He was right.
Well, I don't know whether it's really all over yet. That stuff can make you jumpy, huh?
I know what you mean. Look, Alan, just because we're stuck here doesn't mean you have to be. Why don't you just go home?
No, I think I would wait around until the autopsy report.
All right. It shouldn't take that much longer, then, right?
I hope not. I sincerely hope not.
Excuse me. My name is Broxton. I represent the Jerome family.
Oh, well, it's not your fault.
And you?
I'm the assistant chief of staff.
Well, then perhaps you could tell me why we were not informed immediately of Victor's death.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. How soon did you need to know?
Of course. I'm sorry. I didn't really mean to come on that way. It's just that naturally I need information. His son and his daughter will be terribly upset.
Olivia is incapable of being upset.
She's not your problem.
I know she's not.
It's true. I have already contacted Dr. Tom Hardy. He's flying up to Pine Circle to tell Olivia about her poor father's death. Well, I'm afraid I better go. You will, of course, let me know the results of the autopsy.
You'll find out as soon as the police commissioner releases it, eh?
Well, is there any reason why they wouldn't, Doctor?
What's that?
Look, you'll get the information as soon as we get it, all right?
Thank you.
What's the matter? If anybody knows what's going on, it's them. Come on.
Right.
I heard what washed up with the tide.
Yeah, so what's going on with that Victor Jerome case? I know it must be horrible for you, Anna. Well, yeah, I mean, it wasn't very nice for you either, seeing the body and everything. No.
You saw it? Oh, how terrible for you.
Must not have been a pretty sight.
Now, we're waiting for the autopsy report now.
Yeah, should be finished soon. You two want to join us?
Absolutely.
Oh, no, I can't. My Aunt Charlene is really upset. I need to be with her, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's got that family emergency.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
What happened?
Oh, you mean you don't know about it yet?
No, we don't know anything.
Oh, well, you see, my Aunt Charlene told me all about it. While we were all dealing with the body, it appears that Felicia has regained her memory.
That's great.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is great, except for my cousin Colton. You see, Felicia went running right back into Frisco's arms.
Her room's right down the hall.
We're grateful for your cooperation, Doctor.
Olivia's been my patient since she arrived. You know, I'm sorry to hear about her father.
Thank you. How is she? Anything I should know?
Well, she has good days and bad, but nothing's really changed much.
How do you think she'll take this?
Well, the news you have will definitely set her back a bit, but we're just going to have to deal with that. Would you mind waiting here a minute? Just let me check her first.
Of course, thank you. Pretty quiet on the flight up.
Choppers are noisy.
Pretty quiet in here, too.
Look, I know you're doing your doctor thing, trying to help me, but I'm fine. I don't need any help. I admit that I was hurting last night, but I've had some time to sort things out.
Time to bottle up all that anger?
I can handle it.
Olivia's ready for you now, Dr. Hardy.
Thank you very much. Colton, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't know what to tell you to expect, especially in this case. Olivia's just so unpredictable.
Go in.
There he is. Talk to him right now.
Walt?
Go on. Oh, what? We got your message.
Oh, yeah, look, I'm sorry it took so long, but what I found was a little unusual, so I ran everything twice.
Well, what happened? What do you mean?
Well, it's probably better if you just read it yourself. It's right here at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, read this.
Yeah, I will.
Didn't he just fall in the harbor and drown?
Look, we can't tell you that right now, Counselor, all right?
All right, well, Sean, what are you talking about here?
This is highly confidential. I'm going to have to speak to Robert about it.
Well, when's that going to be?
Ellie's at the penitentiary right now. We can probably reach her through the warden's office.
Can we use your phone in your...
Yeah, come on.
Very odd.
Dr. Stein, Dr. Bill Stein.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen those used.
I've never liked them. But in a facility like this, where we sometimes deal with violent patients, Well, it's necessary for the safety of the staff. As you know, the red light means to stay out because the patient's in a violent mood.
Of course.
Well, green, of course, means it's okay to go in. You know, we did have a problem with Olivia in the past. Olivia, you remember Dr. Hardy?
Yes.
Hello, Olivia.
Hello.
I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
Well, does that court want you to take another look at me?
No. I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, Olivia. It's about your father. He passed away. I know this must be a shock for you. I'm sorry. Can I get you anything? A glass of water, maybe? It's difficult to cope with the loss of a parent. It takes time. Whenever you feel up to it, we can talk. I'll answer any questions you might have.
Just one. How did he die?
He escaped from prison. I can't give you the details, but he was found on the shores of the Port Charles Harbor. All indications say he drowned, but at this point, we don't know for sure.
Well, after what he did to me, he deserved a slow, painful, agonizing death.
Anna, can you tell us what's in the autopsy report? Did you get...
Thank you very much for coming. There's really nothing more to say.
You know, in all these months, you haven't changed at all, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Your reaction to your father's death?
It shouldn't surprise you. I hated my father with good reason.
Your testimony sent him to prison.
So why should I mourn his death? He sent me to prison of another kind. At least they serve me more than bread and water here.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do for you, Olivia?
Yes. Remember me to my friends in Port Charles. Now, if you'll excuse me, the good news has given me quite an appetite.
Good timing. I was on my way out anyway, thank you.
I said so many terrible things about my father. I hurt him so much. Now he's gone, I'll never be able to tell him how sorry I am. I loved him, Dr. Clark. I loved him.
I know you did.
Only I could see him one more time. Tell him how sorry I am. Let me go to the funeral. Please. Oh, please.
Look, Olivia, I just don't know that would help you.
Oh, but it would. I get to see him one more time, and I wouldn't cause any trouble. All I need is to spend just a little bit of time with him. It would help me release all this pain and anger and resentment that I feel. It would bring me peace. Please.
All right. I'll get permission.
Thank you, Doctor.
But just for the funeral service itself. And after that, you'll have to return here immediately. Do you understand that?
Oh, that's all that I want. I'm gonna go to Victor's funeral.
Oh, come on now. Will you leave it alone? I mean, Victor's dead. I mean, the how and the why is none of your concern. Let the cops handle it.
I know. I just need to go there. I need to see him in his coffin. I can't explain it. I just need to see him there.
Why do you want to put yourself through that?
Oh, I don't know. Because of Duke.
It's not going to bring him back.
I know that. I just have to do it.
All right, okay. I'll go along with you.
Drop this off.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Colton. Look, we heard about Felicia. We're sorry.
You need a hug or anything. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you both. I appreciate your sentiments, but I'm in pretty good hands.
I persuaded him to come stay with me for a while. Oh. I regret the circumstances, but it'd be nice to have my two sons together for a change.
I really don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going to the funeral.
Well, you do what you like, but I should remind you that this whole mess is now finished.
No, it isn't. Not until I see them bury him under 6 feet of earth.
Well, maybe Robert has a point. It really won't change anything.
No, I don't expect it to change anything. I'm just going. I want to go.
Look, New York is full of a lot of very unpleasant memories.
It's also got some good memories. Duke and I had a lovely time there. And I just need to feel close to him right now, that's all.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Good to see you, Duke.
Answer my question.
It's just a routine check, that's all.
Don't give me that. Something's wrong. What is it? You better tell me, man, or else I'm warning you. I'll find out for myself.
I think we're giving you the runaround, Duke. But the witness protection program operates on a continuous evaluation of circumstances.
Well, put that in English, please, would you?
We have to be flexible, that's all.
Now, who has to be flexible? I have to be flexible. I've got to believe everything you say and do everything that you want.
Duke, you make it sound as if you're in prison.
What else would you call this?
Well, I know it's rough, but at least you're safe.
You know, it's the same every single day, cons and evasions. I'd rather take my chances with Victor Jerome than to live like this.
It's getting worse. He's starting to climb the walls.
Do you think he knows someone's been trailing us?
Not since our last move. It's been quiet.
Well, maybe that's because Victor Jerome is dead.
Dead? I thought he was in prison.
Well, he set up a break, but apparently he slipped on his shoestrings. They fished his body out of the lake near Port Charles.
Better hope our boy doesn't find out about this.
Yeah, if he knew that Victor was out of the way and no longer a threat to his family, you can bet the Duke would be out of here in a split second.
Look, I'm just trying to save a little bit of grief is all.
I know you are. I appreciate it.
Hey, look, listen, just feel free to jump in here, you know?
Oh, why don't I just wait outside?
Wait. No, listen, tell her what you think. Come on.
I think she should damn well go if she wants to go.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is a very personal thing for me, going to this funeral.
Look, it's just going to remind you of a lot of people and places that took your husband away from you.
I'm aware of that.
Jerome cannot hurt anybody
I
anymore.
know, but I just can't believe it yet. I need to see it for myself, that's all.
Right.
Oh, let's have a smile, or at least, I don't know, curl your lip or something.
Listen, just don't let it get to you, okay?
No, I won't. I promise you.
And right if you get work.
All right. Sean's coming with me anyway.
Get out of here.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Please hurry back. Don't stay away a long time.
Bye-bye.
Wait. Yeah, honey, of course I'm happy that you're going to go along. Look, I didn't want to make this trip in the... I really don't know if she's going to be there. Honey, the only thing I know for sure is that Julian arranged a funeral. Yeah, we'll see you in 30 minutes. We'll be here, right. Tiffany's going to tag along with us.
She doesn't have to. I mean, this isn't really going to be a fun-filled trip or anything.
Yeah, actually, we have our own reasons for going. she hopes that Cheryl will be there.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even if she isn't, she'll get a chance to talk to Julie and maybe find out where Cheryl really is.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Mrs. Lavery?
Yes.
Commissioner Scorpio said this was a going-away present for you.
What is it?
I really don't know.
Oh, yeah, of course not. Thanks.
Thanks. Watch the door. What is it?
It's a report on a jewel robbery in New York.
Some going-away present.
It happened the day before Victor Jerome escaped.
Do you think there's a connection?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's very difficult to tell from this.
What was stolen?
Diamonds. Loose. This gives me another reason for going to New York, at least. I mean, if Victor Jerome was behind this, then that could be a reason for his death. I mean, somebody could have killed him for the diamonds.
Maybe.
And whoever murdered him could be right there at the funeral. I mean, I could be killing two birds with one stone. I'm gonna get in touch with some old friends of mine. Okay, yeah.
You're gonna need this.
Thank you.
There we go.
So you're not fencing goods anymore then, Benny?
Nope, I've been as straight as an arrow.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear it.
Yeah, but it's leaning times now. But at least I don't jump every time there's a knock at the door.
Okay, I need some information.
Hey, you're the only police chief that I would call friend. Come on, shoot.
It's a jewel robbery a couple of days ago in New York City. One of those big retailers on Park Avenue.
Yeah?
Raw diamonds, about £2.
No kidding. I haven't heard anything.
Oh, I was hoping that you had.
What a
Are you
nightmare. You can't believe what I had to do to arrange my schedule to get here.
Well,
honey.
sweetheart, I'm glad
Oh.
you're here, that's all.
Well, this is my best shot at trying to find out something about Sherry.
Julia may not be that talkative.
Well, we might find out something. You know, I never believed for a second she really went to try to patch things up with him, but just maybe she'll be there, you know?
For your sake, honey, I hope she is.
Oh, I hope so, too.
Right? Well, yes, I mean, I know loose diamonds are very difficult to fence.
Yeah, especially when there's somebody tries to dump it all at once.
Yeah. So you're absolutely certain nobody has called you about buying diamonds?
Not a peep.
You wouldn't be putting me on now, would you, Benny?
I swear, Annie, I don't know nothing.
Okay. Would you call me if you hear anything, please?
Sure, Annie, you can count on me. You could always bank on Benny.
Yeah, I know. Bye-bye.
Anything?
No, nothing at all. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, Anna, we ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Anna, you sure you still want to do this?
Yes, I'm sure.
Thank goodness you didn't get on the 20th floor with that stupid elevator being out. How could have taken another flight?
Have fun.
The elevator's always been out of commission. Now, please, why don't you just come back to our hotel?
Yeah, our elevator works.
Yeah.
Fine here, honestly.
Anna, please. This room is dreadful.
Oh, no, honey. It's really not that bad.
Oh, yes, it is. Sean, look, it's worse. Look at this place.
Didn't you tell me once that you slept in a tent when you were out on location?
Well, the tent wasn't in New York City. I mean, golly.
Sorry, I don't mind this room, actually. I know it's dirty and everything, but, Duke and I stayed here.
Oh, Anna,
No, I know. It's fine. Really. I want to be here, okay? I know that.
Are you sure you want to be alone?
Yes. Well, we have a great view of the park if you change your mind. No, I won't. Change the sheets or something. Okay. Yes.
Put the safety lock down.
Yeah. Okay, go. I'm fine.
Yeah. Honey.
Bye. It's fine.
No, it's not. You are very beautiful.
Well, then it's the wine or the wig.
Wine's almost finished.
Oh, thank goodness I didn't like it anyway.
You didn't?
No, it's cheap.
Well, so's the room. I'm very sorry. They thought it would be safer.
I got really worried when I saw you and Victor on television.
You know, my life won't be worth 2 cents after the trial.
What are we going to do?
We've got to believe it's going to be all okay. It's all going to work out. You, me, and Robin will be safe and sound somewhere else.
How about you two?
Stop it, will you? Been playing games all bloody day. I want some straight answers.
Will you just take it easy?
Is that all you know how to say? Will you just take it easy?
I told you it's a routine check, that's all.
Yeah, why now? Why not last month?
Well, Duke, you are not the only person in the witness protection program. I do have a schedule to follow.
What schedule? I'm not on anybody's list. Nobody knows I'm alive. You came here for a reason. It wasn't to check up on my health.
Believe it or not, we are concerned. Look, I've got to be going, so, looks like everything's under control here.
Oh, everything is great here. I'm having a wonderful time.
I'll see you later, Duke.
When? On your next routine visit?
I don't know how much longer I can keep things under control.
Well, just keep them cooled down.
What about this guy that's been stalking us?
Now that Victor Jerome's out of the way, that may no longer be a problem, so, wait here 48 hours, and if the dogs don't come out, they've been called off. The master's dead.
I knew you when you come on in.
Oh, good, good, good.
Oh, dear, I'm certainly feeling guilty then.
Why?
Well, Anna, we stayed in this beautiful, beautiful suite overlooking the park, and you had to stay in this...
I think dump is the word you're
Dump.
looking for, honey.
Dump. Yeah.
Well, it is a little shabby, I suppose.
Shabby would be an improvement, Anna.
You know, when Duke and I were here, there was a power outage. We got candles. And it was quite romantic, actually.
Oh, we really hated leaving you here alone last night. You know that.
No, I needed to be here on my own. It was fine.
Did it help?
Yeah, it did help. It did. Duke and I, we spent some very happy times here. And it just kind of brought it all back, and I
feel really good, very peaceful.
Well, why spoil all this peacefulness by going to Victor's funeral then?
Oh, well, that's part of it, you see. It's the whole thing. It's for me and it's for Duke, and it's just the end of a chapter, you know?
What are you looking for?
What? Nothing.
Maybe I should say, who are you looking for?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, something's going on. Carver didn't come up here for a social visit.
There's nothing going on.
Don't give me that. You've been moving me about for weeks, and if I were really safe, you wouldn't have to do that. Either you tell me what's happening, or else I'm going to walk out that door.
You can't do that.
Watch me.
Hey, look, all I can say is just to be patient, to be ready to move.
Move where and why?
So will you trust me on this, okay, Duke? And just hold on. In a few hours, you could get some very good news.
Oh, has the most beautiful girl in the world. Next to Isabella Johnny, of course.
Isabella's.
Yeah,
Mayor, thank you so much for bringing Robin over.
I'd love doing it.
Yeah, why don't you
My
and me
pleasure.
go whip up some breakfast? What do you say?
Oh, I'd like it. I'll do the whipping.
Come here,
You
you.
do the watching.
You don't like my breakfast?
You know, over the last year or so, you have grown into a rather incredible young lady, you know that?
Thank you.
And you've had to put up with a whole lot more than a person your age is generally used to dealing with. But you've handled it pretty well. And that's why I figured that you'd be grown up enough to understand what I'm going to tell you.
What is it?
Remember the other night when your mother and I interrupted you and Rowdy by the water's edge and told you to go back to the house?
Yeah.
There was a reason for that. We found Victor Jerome's body floating by the shoreline there. That was the body you thought was part of the decoration, so to speak.
I know that I'm supposed to say sorry, but I just can't.
Yeah. Caused you and your mother a lot of grief. But he won't be able to do that again.
Tanganeva said something about Victor Jerome.
Hmm?
He said that everything would turn out happy in the end.
Guess he was right then.
Yeah, but he was sort of right and sort of wrong.
How'd you figure that?
Well, first of all, Victor Jerome's dead.
Hmm?
But that doesn't bring Duke back, does it?
May I say how sorry I am for your loss?
Thank you. Is everything ready?
Yes, of course. I hope you'll approve of the arrangements.
I'm sure I will. I'd like him to wear this.
Whatever you wish, Mr. Jerome.
He gave it to me when I graduated college, along with a ring. I was the first one in the family to go to college. You were proud of me that day, huh, Bart?
People are arriving, Mr. Jerome.
Could I just be alone with them for a few minutes?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. The viewing has not begun yet.
Right.
Anna?
Hello, Julian.
Hi. Tiffany? Sean?
Julian?
Our condolences.
Thank you. It's been a long time.
Yes, it has.
How's, Robin?
She's fine. She's junior high now.
Is she?
Yes.
Wow. sorry to have heard about Duke.
Thank you.
He was a good man.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. I really didn't expect to see you here.
Your father changed my life, really, didn't he? I needed to come. Okay?
Mm-hmm. That's what you need to do. I understand.
Good. You mind?
No.
Thank you. You don't look so dangerous now, do you? Emil?
Gang's all here.
It's a rather quaint way of putting it. Really aren't that many people here.
He wasn't exactly Mr. Popularity now, was he?
Most of his buddies are in jail. Come on.
Thanks to Duke.
These people give me the creeps.
Yeah. Duke and I were involved with him for so long.
Anna, you infiltrated his family for a reason. You ended up getting him, right?
I loathe them. All of them. Julian's all right, I suppose. He never really wanted to have anything to do with his father's business.
I just hope I get a chance to talk to him about Cheryl.
I think we'll talk to him right after the ceremony.
Well, let's do it immediately after. I mean, the sooner we get the packed tools and get out of this place and get away from these people, the cleaner I'll feel.
I'm going to stay on, I think.
Why?
I want to find out about those diamonds. I really believe Victor was involved somehow.
Anna, I think you should come back with us. I mean, this whole thing is bad enough without having to look after loose diamonds.
I don't believe she had the nerve to come into this place.
Oh, yes, I believe it.
Oh, Julian.
How dare you come here?
Julian,
You're not wanted here.
how can you talk to me like that? I was his daughter. I have every right to be here.
No, you don't have any rights. Not after you put him in prison. Now, you get out of here now. Didn't you hear me? Get out of here.
We'll talk about this later.
No,
in
there's
private.
nothing to talk about.
I'm your sister.
No, I don't have a sister. And don't you call yourself Victor Jerome's daughter, okay? Because that's a privilege you gave up in that courtroom.
I had no choice, Julian.
I don't want to hear this.
My father's own funeral. I loved him. I spent my entire life trying to please him.
You're a liar. You sold him, baby. Your testimony put him in prison.
I loved him, and I know he loved me.
Oh, yeah? Livy, he despised you.
No.
Do you want to know what your father thought about his little girl? He despised you for the way you betrayed him, and he went to his grave hating you. So don't talk to me about your rights. You don't have any rights.
Julian, stop it.
I'm going to say it one more time. Get out.
You wish to begin now, Mr. Jerome?
Yeah. Sorry about that incident.
Quite all right. If everyone would please remain seated, we'll begin the service.
No. No, absolutely fine. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Sure. No.
Miss Jerome,
Hello.
may we speak privately?
Would you mind terribly? This was my father's valet. He was a close family friend of ours for years. All right, but I'll be right over there. Thank you. Better she not know you.
I agree.
Did you hear what Julian said to me?
Yes,
You know how much I love my father, didn't you, Emil?
of course, Miss Jerome. That's why I have to tell you what I saw the night your father died.
What did you see?
The night Mr. Jerome escaped from prison. Instead of leaving the country immediately, he stopped first at the Quartermain boathouse.
Quartermain boathouse? Why?
He was meeting someone. Now, I was waiting for him a little away from there, so I'm sure she didn't see me when she arrived.
Who? Who didn't see you?
Lucy Coe.
Lucy Coe was meeting my father at the Quartermain boathouse?
Yes, and I'm convinced she killed him. She also stole the diamonds. Diamonds your father was going to use to pay for his new life.
Lucy Coe. Lucy Coe Jones.
Very same.
Have you told anyone else this?
Oh, no, Miss Jerome. I never trusted Julian. He was never one of us.
Then it will remain our secret, and I'll make it worth your while. I want those diamonds, Emile. They'll help me pay my way out of that awful sanitarium and out of the country.
And you can start the new life your father never had a chance to live.
Thanks to a few choice people in Port Charles. And I'll promise you one thing. Before I leave, I'll make them pay for what they did.
Amen.
Amen.
Well, thank God that's over with. Look, you two go outside. I'll say goodbye to Julian.
Right, all right.
I'll see you too. Thanks for coming.
Take care. Okay. Julian, we have to be leaving.
I'm sorry we didn't get more of a chance to talk.
Well, perhaps next time.
Yes, I hope so.
Look, you take care of yourself.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, how's Cheryl?
I don't know. I haven't, I think I saw her once since she left Port Charles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, again, you take care.
Good to see you.
So what did he say?
Said he hasn't seen her.
What? I'm gonna go back in there.
Honey, let's just get out of here. He hasn't seen her, all right?
I just wanted to say how glad I am he's dead.
Mr. Jerome?
George, I'm glad you came.
Your father was a great man, Mr. Jerome.
Well, you two were two of his most trusted friends.
Mr. Jerome, we can't let your father's death go without paying back the man who caused it.
What are you talking about?
Duke Lavery. He has to pay for this.
Duke Lavery's dead.
No, we don't think so, Mr. Jerome. The word has it Duke Lavery is alive.